If you're seeing this video, maybe my internet held out. My internet is dead. Today's video has to be compacted down so it's as short as possible and as small as possible to upload. I promised you 3 matches. We're going to do 3 matches. Let's not mess around. Editing Jack, run the intro. Yes, folks, how is it going? And welcome back to Park to Prem. Today we've got FA Cup action, Premier League action, and Champions League action in back-to-back fashion. We're kicking things off with a game against Tottenham at Wembley. Following on from that, games against Liverpool and Everton. And of course, tomorrow, again, if the internet holds out, Manchester United and Everton in the second leg of the Champions League will be coming your way. There's lots of action to end the year. There's lots of games. We played Lazio 3 days ago. I've kind of rested the players. I need to rotate this team a little bit, don't I? So I didn't want to go too crazy with rotation for this first match, but it's entirely necessary to do it because the next 4 games are games where we kind of need to be at full strength. I like to normally kind of completely rotate the team game to game, just swap the 2 teams out. But to be honest, in terms of maintaining the most competitive team possible, it kind of makes the most sense to mingle kind of the best 11 and the second best 11 to try and get what is hopefully, on average, a slightly better team on the pitch. For today's game, Horniak is going to play at centre attacking mid. Zambergen is dropped for Winter. Panariello and Lind come in at centre mid. Vassilo in at left centre back. And Bowyer in at right back. Sanchez very, very tired. I'm hoping Bowyer's going to do the business for us. And just as I've started hitting record on this video at 8 PM, I've got a lovely text through from my internet supplier telling me an engineer will be with me soon and I'll know in 48 hours when the internet's going to be fixed. I'll tell look, if this video makes it up, please do drop a like on it. I will have probably been up all night trying to get it uploaded safely. Or either that or I've hammered my mobile data. Either way, hit the like button. Don't really like De Silva getting booked after 4 minutes. He's got a red card in him, but he's also got a fantastic corner in him. And well, speaking of which, I tried to speak it into existence and it didn't happen. But we do still have the ball. Panariello to Marcus Tullio. David Lind slotting in at CDM today as our roaming playmaker. Some big boots to fill, but I'm confident he can do the job. Well, we're knocking the ball around okay here. Lind to Bowyer. Plays it forward to Panariello, who finds the back of the net, makes it 1-0. And I'll tell you what, all the players we just rotated in then linked up. So maybe rotating the team was the correct decision here. This was a really nicely worked goal. I mean, Panariello kicked off this little movement here. You can see he makes a run and he doesn't even stop. Time to perfection. The ball over was superb too. And that is a very tidy finish to make it 1-0. Halfway through the first half, the whole defence is having a good little performance thus far. More of the same, please. Why did I say anything? Why did I say anything? Right, Panariello is injured. I don't really want to bring on some of the players who are on the bench here during the first half. So Chabuk's going to come in and play as the roaming playmaker. Of course, that's the role that he played a lot for us last year. And then David Lind is going to move to centre mid on attack. And whilst David Lind maybe lacks a little bit of the dribbling and pace I'd like in a centre mid on attack, to be honest, this year, he's improved a hell of a lot in some important areas. So he's going to get the nod. Hopefully he can do the job that Panariello did in getting the goal for us previously. Okay, half-time in this game, we are 1 goal to the good. There's not been a whole lot of chances, but that's fine. As long as we win and it doesn't go to extra time and we don't tire the players anymore, that's good enough for me. Okay, I've told the players I'm delighted. More of the same. I'm still scared of De Silva getting sent off. I feel like if I leave him on and then he gets sent off, I'm going to regret it. I'm going to blame myself. We'll hope he's going to be well behaved. As we might have a chance here. Talar tries to play it forward. And, well, we didn't really successfully make the move there. Although Gurajaga wins it back. Wide now. Winter cutting inside. And then he gently passes it to the goalkeeper. That was very kind of him. And well, from one highlight into another, I would love a second goal here. That would definitely ease my nerves. There was a distinct lack of highlights of penetration from either team in that first half. Maybe an opportunity here as De Silva, the man who I am contemplating taking off, plays through Horniak, who finds the back of the net to make it 2-0. I'll tell you what, De Silva, I'm glad I've kept you on. I am now just going to take him off and be safe here. George, on you come, son. Made 2 subs here. I'm going to save 1 in my back pocket just in case we need it. Although I am just going to tell the players just to press a little bit less, just to chill out a little bit more. We can sit back, you know what, up the time wasting. We've got a long few weeks ahead of us of very difficult games in this episode and next one. We don't need to run unnecessarily. We can conserve some energy, I think, in this situation here. We've been the better team. And, well, if we could get a goal here via Bowyer, I'd be very happy. The right back, a good opportunity. Not really what he's on the pitch to do, getting chances like that. But in that opportunity, in that position, you would have liked to have seen him score. Tottenham still in possession here. Fernandes to Geraldo, who's cutting inside. Now, with Geraldo again. And, oh, my word, I'll tell you what. That was a really, really good passing move by Tottenham. Fair play to them. Jose Geraldo has scored it. It came from that initial chance. The Bowyer missed one-on-one. And this little give and go, this little 1-2. I say it was a 1-2-3. There were two players involved as Geraldo carried on his run. And a good little finish into the top corner. Now, knowing that today's episode can't be too long or too big in file size because I've got to upload it, it'd be very inconvenient if this game went to extra time. So Tottenham, I'm asking you really politely here, please don't put up a fight in these last 10 minutes. Let us get one more goal and just chillax a little bit. And, you know, we can all go home happy, except you because you'll be out the FA Cup. But you don't want the FA Cup anyway. You're Tottenham. You'll just bottle it in the final anyway. Horniak, wide to Chiric. Sorry, Tottenham fans, I've gone for you again. Chiric down the line. Can he get the ball in? He can. Towards the back post. Heinz Winter is there. That's what we wanted to see. The 2-goal deficit is reinstated. And, yeah, Heinz Winter's got the goal there. I feel like I go for Tottenham a lot. Tottenham are the low-hanging fruit. I hope Tottenham fans know it's not personal. I actually used to live down the road from White Hart Lane. Not a bad word to say about Tottenham fans. I'm trying to backpedal here. I've left it a bit late. I've just, you know, mugged them off and now I'm trying to be nice. It's not going to work, is it? 4 minutes of added time. That is just trickling away. That is fine by me. We are going to win this game 3-1. And with that, we have something to play for at the end of the season. Even if we bottle the Premier League, even if we bottle the Champions League, at least we have our FA Cup throne to try and protect. And with it, I suppose technically we can go for a treble, right? Because, I mean, the Community Shield counts as a trophy. And I guess the Super Cup, I guess it's a quadruple, really, because the Super Cup, Community Shield, EFL Cup. I'll tell you what, if you won those four and called them a quadruple, it really would be the crappiest quadruple ever. Anyway, we are not going to mess around. We've got a week's break. We've got Liverpool at home in the Premier League. Just to remind you, this is how the Premier League table looks at the moment. If we lose here, we definitely open up the door for Manchester United to catch up on us, especially because we do have to play them very soon. Just before we get too far into today's video, over on the second channel, which I know I've plugged a lot, but it's the second channel. You should have checked it out by now. If you haven't, do go do that. Yesterday, I put up a video I'm particularly proud of. It's a rebuild, and I know some people cringe when they hear the word rebuild. Hear me out. Go watch the video. It's not like any rebuild you've ever seen before. Be linked down in the description. I don't want to alarm anyone, but going into this game against Liverpool, we're now in second. Manchester United are tied on points with us. Man City are 3 points clear. We really, really need to beat them. And while that Panariello injury that we saw last match, I was hoping it wasn't going to be that bad. It's a torn hamstring. He's out for the rest of the season. And to make things worse, David Lindu, of course, played a role in that last game 2 days ago, got a sports hernia, and is now out for 4 weeks. The only silver lining in the last 2 weeks is the fact that Everton beat Manchester United 1-0. So we don't have to play Manchester United to end the season. It might just be Everton again. Why do we play Everton in everything? So this is a biggie, but I am conscious we've got Everton in 3 days in the Champions League, which is also a biggie, but I am going to play pretty much a full-strength team here. A lot of players who were given rests brought back into the team. We have had a week off. A couple of injuries to the midfield limit our rotation options. Perhaps the most notable returnee is Collins in at centre-back. He broke his ribs. He then got a back strain. He's not played a lot really in the last 3 or 4 months because of those 2 injuries and a suspension. And at 32 years old, you might have been concerned those injuries were really going to nuke his physicals. He's done a remarkably good job of not declining too much. He can apparently only play 45 minutes today. We may test that slightly. I feel like in general our record against Liverpool really isn't that amazing, but at home I think we have to back ourselves. And an early goal, I was about to say, would really help me ease my nerves. Unfortunately for us, Aaron Ramsdale, aged 56 or something, he's quite old, maybe not 56, but he's quite old in this Football Manager universe, has plucked that ball out of the air, and now Liverpool looking like the team bringing it forward. Lugo Dispossessed by Sanchez, though. And now we build from the back. Sanchez playing that inverted wing-back role. He loves to go on these little wonders, but he has been caught in possession there. The good news for us is we haven't turned over the ball. We still have it, and Carlier could be through here. Difficult chance, fantastically taken. So fantastically taken that I excitedly moved my mouse cursor towards him as he scored it. We make it 1-0. That is a massive, massive goal, and if I'm not mistaken, it was De Silva with another little assist, another one of these dinked through balls. Carlier this time making that run. Had a lot to do there, and a really, really great finish at the end of it. Halfway through this first half, not a whole lot of opportunities. Liverpool edging out possession, but we've definitely had more chances created on the whole. We need to turn that quantity, however, into quality here. Collins, thus far, looking okay. If we're winning 2-0 at the break, I might take him off. I might actually listen to the physios who have told me only to play him for half the game. But we'll wait and see. George making this run from centre mid on attack. Gives it to Gurajaga, who gives it back to him. They do a little unorthodox 1-2, and then Sanchez finishes it. VAR is going to check this. I can only assume that is either George or Gurajaga being offside, but Liverpool were defending extremely deeply there. If that is going to count, which I think it is, because Football Manager's starting to play a replay and saying it's a goal, it's a really weird goal, really. Sanchez just arriving as the inverted wing-back so far up the field. Liverpool defending deep. No one picked up his run from deep. Double our lead. I feel like so far today, touch wood, the episode's going quite well. Of course, there's still the Champions League game and, well, the rest of this game too. Let's not speak too soon yet because there's still plenty of football left to be played. And Liverpool, as I've already mentioned, they have been a bit of a tricky customer at times. Although Gurajaga, against his former club, is through, maybe showing them a degree of mercy there by smashing it at the keeper. Just over a minute left of the half here. Maybe one last opportunity. A big goal here. Something that really could, you know, swing momentum either way if either team was to get it. Zambergen picks up the ball. Gives it to Gurajaga, who hits it from range. What's happening here? VAR's checking it. I assume that's going to count. Was that the pop-up from the previous goal? It's counted. That is one of the best goals ever. And it's been completely ruined by a pop-up. I should have got ad blocker on, shouldn't I? Gurajaga, what is that? What are you doing? What possesses him to shoot from there? I'm not going to question it. Zambergen can claim an assist in the history books, but that doesn't really deserve an assist as far as I'm concerned. That was bonkers. It's 3-0 here. Okay, our initial free kick's been dealt with, but we do still have the ball in a reasonably threatening area here. Marcus Tullio, not in his natural habitat, out on the right-hand side. The centre-back just looks a bit confused and lost there. I'll tell you what, if we make it 4, we might start to party. Fontana's doing little bunny hops. Gives it to George, hits it on the volley, hits the post and gets cleared. That would have been a phenomenal goal if he managed to score that. So similarly to the last game, I'm going to just start time wasting. I'm going to lower the tempo, shorten the passing, and also just stop pressing, basically. Tell the players just to chill out a little bit. Do I want to make subs? Do I want to risk things? I suppose we can take off Collins. I was told I shouldn't play him too much. Elsewhere, I kind of want to take off De Silva. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring in Middleby. Middleby's been out for 4 weeks for a pulled groin. Let's get him some match fitness, because I think he is a player we might be calling upon at some point in this end of season run-in. Rather than throwing him in at the deep end, giving him a start where he's not got match fitness, let's give him a chance to build up a little bit here. I'm hopeful it's not going to cost us the result here. We're so far ahead, and well, it could get worse. Gurajaga, one-on-one. I mean, he scored that previous one, and then he misses that. I do feel like the scoreline flatters us a little bit. I'm not going to complain. With 10 minutes left, we're not having a load of the ball. We're not creating a lot going forward, but that is simply because I just realised we didn't... Oh, no, we did time waste. I was about to say, we just chilled out a lot. It'd be a bit stupid, wouldn't it, to lower the tempo and stuff and then not be making the most of every time the ball goes out of play, just time wasting it, every opportunity to the max. We might have an opportunity here. Gurajaga to Carlier to Zambergen to Gurajaga, who finishes it. I think he's off there. In fact, I know he's off there. Not even going to celebrate it. Just show me the VAR message and we can all move on with our lives. There you go. 2 games played, 2 wins. We looked really, really good there. It was a commanding performance. It was a controlling performance. Certainly that goal before half-time for Gurajaga made the team talk a little bit easier. It enabled me to relax. And with that, we go back to the top of the table. And perhaps, slightly importantly, we do our goal difference a load of good. The more we can build up our goal difference, the better. Because whilst it doesn't really look like it's going to be a factor, there's never any harm in it. I mean, we could still get battered by, I don't know, Manchester United 6-0, and suddenly goal difference might matter. If we get battered by Manchester United 6-0 though, stuff really has gone wrong. Anyway, we've just taken on one of the Merseyside clubs. We've got another one to take on in 3 days' time. It's the Champions League semi-final first leg. Let's go for 3 wins in 3, shall we? Okay, it's Champions League time. We've been pretty immense today. Just a small matter of this game to get through. At home in Europe, we generally do quite well. So if we can get a good lead here, that would be nice. I am concerned about the away game against Everton. I don't feel like Everton are a team where we have the most amazing past meeting record against them. I mean, you can see here, if we just sort it by recent meetings, we have beaten them 3 times in the last, I mean, you can see it, 3 times in the last long period of time. We're not that amazing against them. They knocked us out, just as a reminder, of the Europa League just 2 years ago. So, yeah, a really good result today is needed. So with that in mind, I rested all the players who played against Liverpool. We're going to go in with the exact same squad for this game. I feel like we were pretty good on the whole in that last one. That does mean that Collins gets the nod. He should be match fit to last pretty much the whole game today. Besides that, there's no real other concerns in the team. Right, okay, I am a little bit nervous for this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll see how we get on. That previous record against Everton, I didn't realise it was that bad. I'll level you. I didn't realise quite how horrific it was. But I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Anyway, we've got Everton here. They're an okay team, but we're at home. We do well at home usually. It'll be fine, right? Right? I hope it'll be fine. Chiric, assure me it'll be fine. Can you get the ball into the middle? There's players queuing up. Carlier is one of them. Nods it down to Zamberg, and who smashes it into the bottom. Oh, don't do it to me, VAR. Do not do it to me. I didn't even consider the fact he could be offside there. The finish there by Zamberg was immense. It is going to count. What is happening with VAR today? This has happened twice now. I mean, Chiric crosses in the ball. Carlier nods it down, and then Zambergen hits it on the volley in off the post like that. Okay then, mate. Okay, that was a mad finish. We'll take it. I'm sure this game will have more twists and turns. We need to be on it like a car bonnet or something. Is that a phrase, or have I just made that up? Either way, we need to keep on our toes. Everton with a little reminder there as they head it just wide. They are going to be dangerous today. Chiric picking up the ball for us, wins it in a really good area, now looking to catch Everton out. He's going to play it into Gurajaga, who takes a fantastic touch to get it behind the defender and then smashes it over like he's playing rugby. That was annoying to see, but fret not. Fret not. We're straight into another highlight. So maybe we can win the ball in a good area here. Either that or Everton are now going to go up the other end and score, or they're just going to do... Okay, they're just going to give Zambergen another goal. He's on for a hat-trick. We're 26 minutes into this game. That's bizarre, isn't it? I mean, what happened here? They have a goal kick. It looks fine. And then we just engage our press and we just force a turnover. I mean, was it on McBride? It has to be on McBride, right? He should just lump it clear. Zambergen sneaks in like a ninja. Scores yet again. It's 2 goals in 17 minutes for him. I mean, can I put a bet? Can I request a bet for him to score a hat-trick? How much are you paying out the bookie? Someone let me ask the bookies for me. I'm confident now he gets a hat-trick here. This is what we needed, by the way. When I said we needed a good result in the home game, that's the first half I wanted to see. 2-0 up. No further highlights, maybe a slight cause for concern. We've injured their Dinkle as well, and he actually looks really good. So that's a good injury to inflict. That sounds awful to say as a sentence, but you all know what I mean. And you know what, I'm just going to tell the players, I'm very pleased. More of the same in the second, please, lads. Chiric throwing it into Fontana. The Roman playmaker gives it back to Chiric. De Silva now with it. Chiric and De Silva, 2 players who can, well, whip in a mighty ball on their left foot. It's going to be Chiric. It's headed away, but Fontana mops up the pieces and gives it to Sanchez, who's going to whip it in himself. For De Silva on the volley. We have scored some mental goals in the last couple of episodes. I'm about to say this season. No, really, it's been the last couple of episodes. That is another absolutely crazy goal. I mean, it's not quite as good as the Gurajaga one against Liverpool, but can we discuss that for a moment? Can we discuss this? Sanchez whips it into Silva. I mean, it's Di Canio-esque on the volley. Smashes it across goal. Keeper's never getting there in a million years. And it could go from bad to worse for Everton because there's just suddenly another highlight. I was scared of Everton. We've got Everton in the FA Cup. The way things are shaping up here, I'm not going to be fearing them. Bring them on in the FA Cup final, I say. They've been awful here. We win the ball again in a really good area. George now the man bringing it forward. All on his lonesome. Hits the post. Goes to Gurajaga. He scores and it's actually 4-0. It's actually 4. What do I do? What do I do here? Now, logically, I should just tell the players to chill out and relax a little bit. But I kind of just want to see how many we can get if we keep doing this. We are swarming all over them. I mean, look at this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 players just surging into the box. They can't handle us. And Garajaga, maybe a bit fortunate to get the bounce to him, but he finishes it. There's half an hour left here. Zandbergen's looking a little bit tired, but I kind of just want to keep him on the pitch. I've put a bet on him getting a hat-trick. I was so confident after 27 minutes. He'd get a hat-trick. I'm slightly less confident now it's the 62nd minute all of a sudden, but we've looked so good today. Sanchez makes a monstrous tackle. Maybe a little bit fortunate the shot went over, but Sanchez did well there. He's got to be a little bit careful on a yellow. You know what? We'll bring in Bowyer. Bowyer got man of the match, by the way, in that last game he was involved in. I said that last game. It was actually 2 games ago now. The game against Tottenham, he got man of the match. He got an assist in that one as well. We'll see if he can make some magic happen for us here as he wins the header in a good area. The ball lumped forward to Garajaga, who's never really going to win a one-on-one battle against a big, beefy centre-back. Ignacio now bringing forward the ball for Everton. We head it away to Zandbergen, who lays it off to Carlier, who just launches it like Tom Brady from deep. And, well, really, Garajaga should have scored there, shouldn't he? He could have made it 5. He's shown a degree of mercy, and I don't know if I like it. We do still have the corner here. Fontana's going to whip it in. Collins under it. Apparently, he handballed the ball. What are you doing, Collins? What are you doing? Right, we're going to make some subs here. Horniak's going to come in for Carlier, and I'm going to take off George as well for Toby Newton. You know what? Toby's not played much, of course. The hero of the last Champions League final. No one's hero of the last Champions League final, Toby Newton. The man who hates big games. Why not throw him in this game here and see what he can do? Everton on the attack. We head it away from danger, but still not 100% safe here. Everton will feel like if they get one back, they have a hope, a shred of it, going into the second leg. And I don't know how they've not scored there. I'm very grateful they haven't. That was ridiculous that they didn't finish it. I mean, if we now go up the other end and score, that's such a bad miss and such a bad sequence of events for Everton. Ball whipped in, cleared away though. I'll tell you what, they've learned to defend since we scored our 4th. I feel like Everton, although a bit too little too late now. Tullio heads just wide. Maybe they've not learned to defend because that was a free header. Chiric now with a throw-in to De Silva. Gives it back to Chiric, who gives it back to De Silva. It's all very simple. And I'll tell you what, he's put it into that top corner yet again. What a crazy performance this has been. When we looked at that Everton past meetings thing before this match, I didn't quite realise how bad we've been against them. It made me more scared than perhaps I was prior. Why did I even worry? We are absolutely ridiculous here. De Silva smashes it in. I mean, at 5-0, is it over? If there was away goals, you'd say it's over. There isn't away goals, so maybe they could score 5. I talked about Manchester United possibly scoring 6. Everton are going to have to do something close to that next time. As far as we're concerned, pretty perfect performance. Maybe more clinical than anything really today. We didn't have the highest XG compared to our goals, but we took the chances that came our way, and I'm a very happy bunny. What an absolutely crazy episode today. We scored 11 goals in 3 games, conceded just the 1, and ensured that, well, basically, we're going to be in 2 cup finals. Does make next episode a bit weird. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that Everton game. We might even play a B team against them. Certainly got to be full strength for the game against Manchester United away from home. If we win that game next episode, we've pretty much won the league. Thank you for watching, as always, today. Hopefully this video made it up on Thursday. If it did, have a lovely rest of your Thursday. If it made it up later than that because of the internet issues, sorry, there was a day without a video. I'm sure you can understand. It's kind of out of my control. The video that I mentioned earlier on in this video will be linked in the description, so if you didn't already check it out, maybe do check it out. The rebuild video. It's not like any rebuild you've ever seen before. I promise it's worth your time. Other than that, thank you for watching as always today, guys. We're back again tomorrow, I hope. Till then, this is me, Jack, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.